Well, it is official. Rockstar, about 10 minutes or so ago, posted this on their Newswire. Red Dead Online beta, and then they actually gave some information. And they actually have a Q&A with IGN, which we'll be taking a look at in this video as well. But this is the first official information about Red Dead Online, and it sounds pretty damn cool. So the little description they gave on their Newswire: Red Dead Online is an evolution of the classic multiplayer experience in the original Red Dead Redemption, blending narrative with competitive and cooperative gameplay in fun, new ways. Using the gameplay of the upcoming Red Dead Redemption 2 as a foundation, Red Dead Online will be ready to be explored alone or with friends, and will also feature constant updates and adjustments to grow and evolve this experience for all players. The release date for Red Dead Online is planned for launch in November of 2018, initially as a public beta, which is actually a really good thing. And I'll explain why more in a second. But they said, as with most online experiences of this size and scale, there will inevitably be some turbulence at launch. I mean, if you look back to GTA Online's launch, that was pretty much down for like a week and a half. So yes, that is definitely true. But they are looking forward to working with our community, their community, to share ideas, help us fixing the problems, and working to develop Red Dead Online into something really fun and innovative. And it is free to own, just in case anyone was wondering, if you own Red Dead Redemption 2 on either PS4 or Xbox One. Now, we'll be taking a look at that interview here in a second. But the reason the public beta approach is so much better than the original GTA Online approach is because we as the community can actually give them feedback, which will hopefully solve a bunch of the problems that we have in or with GTA Online. I'm sure some sort of microtransaction is going to be in the game, but maybe if enough people in the community complain during this public beta, maybe they'll change it a little bit to make it more friendly for people who don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on those microtransactions. And really, with GTA Online, the first couple of months you could almost say was a beta because of how many broken things were in it. But this is actually fantastic news. Now let's go ahead and look at this article from IGN. So this is an interview with some of the Rockstar developers. This is Imran Sarwar, who is the director of design, and Josh Needleman, who is the senior producer. The first question that they asked is, what can we expect in Red Dead Online? And will it have as much open world freedom as we do in the single player component? They responded by saying, of course, Red Dead Online will use the world and gameplay mechanics of Red Dead 2 as a jumping off point for a new world of cowboys and cowgirls and outlaws that combines multiplayer and cooperative gameplay and narrative components in a huge open world. Players will be able to explore alone or easily join with friends and other players to compete or work together. Will it take full advantage of the entire world as well as all the aspects of the 19th century setting that makes Red Dead Redemption 2 unique? Continuing, what do you think, or what do you want the players to get out of Red Dead Online, and what ambitions does Rockstar have in terms of evolving their idea of online open worlds? And Josh responded by saying Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer was a real leap for us at the time. It was the first game that hinted at the real opportunities for open world multiplayer beyond cities, where the world was open as a place to create your own freeform gameplay, while at the same time was a sort of living lobby for other more structured kinds of game modes. Red Dead 2 will take those ideas much further and combine that with everything they've learned in the years since then, with their favorite elements from GTA Online about how to make really fun and complex competitive cooperative experiences in open worlds, and how to introduce narrative elements into multiplayer. And then they asked about why they aren't going to release this at launch, and basically it's for the same reason GTA Online wasn't released at launch. They said they love story-based games, and they obviously want people to play Red Dead Redemption's story instead of just jumping into online. And as he says in this, that, you know, playing through the story will actually help you in online, because the mechanics, you'll get to learn them, and you'll be much more skilled jumping into online versus just jumping into online at the very beginning. And they also say that having it roll out over time is better because there's bound to be issues, so it's better for them that way. Now the biggest question, how will Red Dead Online be different from GTA Online, apart from obviously the setting and all that stuff? He says one of the biggest differences between GTA and the Red Dead universe is that you're often speeding through or flying over a GTA world, whereas in Red Dead Redemption, the change of pace elevates the intimacy of the overall experience. Like the single-player game's story of Arthur Morgan, we want people to settle into their online characters and feel like every activity makes sense for the character, the setting, and the time. This should feel intimate and personal while still feeling fun and action-packed from moment to moment. And we've tried taking the best elements and best content packs from GTA Online and using them for templates for what we are making here. We feel GTA Online really only found its feet creatively with heists. That pack, along with some of the other ones, represent the best of GTA Online and provided the template for what we wanted to use here. Not in terms of content, obviously, but how they combined the story, the gameplay, the modes, and everything into a cohesive whole. So that is one of the most interesting answers to me, and the most interesting question. It sounds like Red Dead Redemption Online is going to be totally different from GTA Online. And I know some people aren't going to like that because some people love the fast pace of GTA Online. But myself, I love the slow pace of Red Dead Redemption, the original Online. So having them focus more on that, I think this is going to really elevate the online part of the game. Next question, what have you and the rest of the team learned from your experiences launching, supporting, updating, and designing GTA Online? And they talk here about not wanting to fracture or separate the player base. Like in GTA Online, they have everything, all the updates are free because technically everyone has the option to get them or to use them. And that's basically what they're going to go ahead and do in Red Dead Online. Although they do say they want to get there at a quicker pace, but they still want to be responsive to what people enjoy playing and evolve as we go. So I guess much like GTA Online, if the community wants certain things more than others, maybe they do that or focus on that instead. And then the final question, I think the question that like everyone wants to know, what's gonna happen with GTA Online after Red Dead Online launches? And Imran says they still have plans, big plans for GTA Online, and will continue to roll out updates for the foreseeable future. And they do somewhat plan to stagger the updates for both games so that players can switch between the two, but as he says, their development plans may not always allow this. But they think that there will be a lot to love about Red Dead Online for fans of GTA Online, and they think that Red Dead Online will actually generate its own sort of audience ready for something new. So that is the first official information on Red Dead Online. The beta, or it is launching, I guess you could say, in November, so it's going to be a couple of weeks after the regular game, the story mode part of the game, comes out. But everything they've said so far, even though it hasn't really been much, it's only a few little details here and there, but everything they are saying makes me even more excited. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this Red Dead Online? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Or are you cautiously optimistic because of all the problems with GTA Online? I think that's probably the best route to go. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 content. And hit that bell button so you get a notification when I do upload another Red Dead Redemption video. But this has been Red Dead Redemption Online News. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.